So let's look at Shavyway first up USD CHF, United States dollar against Swiss franc. It's been bearish for a very long time. So randomly, we're going to all pairs, everything that involves exchange of currency in the financial markets. The idea is to see the core application of our strategy into anything tradable in the financial market. That is the idea behind all random selection. Because we apply fundamental analysis, so for every chart we place henceforth, we must present fundamental analysis first as a screenshot so that when you are looking at the chart, you'll be guided by the powers that be. So on a weekly time frame to see, we have checked on monthly time frame. USDCHF falling out of parity. What does this mean? You need fewer franc currency to get $1. So on technical, Swiss currency is stronger than US dollar. That is what it means. On technical, that is what it means. In fact, in real life, that is what it means. Like one Swiss dollar is worth more than the United States dollar. So let's keep that in mind and continue because our analysis is based on fact, especially the work with economic data. And we have looked from the calendar, we have no CHF economic data to invalidate our analysis, thereby giving USD an opportunity for upswing. Now, dollar is trying its best after hitting support, so we're going to look at key areas where dollar has shown a bullish momentum. We have here a price action from 2015, we trade backwards, another price action from here, where we have here as a demand floor, we have here as a demand floor, break out of the demand floor, price is tested, and a drop, meaning of a more bearish impulse in 2020. So let's keep this in mind, and this becomes our new demand flow and the break of structure where price have broken switching price from a demand rally to a supply rally. So we begin to see a significant drop in USD CHF as price fall out of parity. So when we look at it again, we want to find out another um, descending trend line. That descending trend line kept price active. So look at it quickly and see why the United States dollar have no measure against the Swiss franc. So we put fundamentals ahead before we proceed with whatever we're doing in the financial market. The reason is because fundamental analysis is going to disgrace you to the point that one is going to look like he doesn't know what he's doing. So we must pay special emphasis, special concern to fundamental analysis, as fundamental analysis are real life economic data from monetary policies. Now we look at something stupid the Swiss bank have done. The Swiss bank monetary policies have done something, cutting interest rate by 50 basis points. So cutting Swiss franc by 50 basis points makes no technical sense for CHF. So on technical, they just hit themselves that USD is coming up to rise against the Swiss currency. So what we see here, we also place that fundamental data as to what they have done, and we believe that the cut of rate by 50 basis points will really make people want to dump CHF. This is what we see from fundamental perspective. So the Swiss bank have not done well. They've not done well. So Swiss franc might continue to have some technical difficulties. In fact, it looks toxic at the moment. According to most traders, they say it looks toxic. So everybody is dumping it. You know, it's not looking good. But we'll look at it if US dollar will manage to break the current resistance structure that have kept it bound. A break of that structure as a result of cut of interest rate by 50 basis points. I believe that should reinforce the bullish sentiment for USD and couple of strong fundamental analysis line up for today, line up for tomorrow, line up for next tomorrow. They should provide the needed impetus to see the greenback rise above resistance structure to create a foundation for upswing. So we'll be looking at USD CHF on a very critical and fundamental footnote. And we believe that the 50 basis point cut of interest rate should give USD an added advantage for upswing. So we look at price again from another perspective where we see if we look at it, if now that the market lacks structure, let's use our strategy cloning to see where price comes. We have here another breaker structure where price can create a series of demand flow, with a series of demand flow, series of demand flow, series of demand flow, break out of the demand structure, price reduce down supply, and continue selling from 2023 after a breaker structure by confirmation of a double top structure, a bearish price action. On the bearish price action, you can see the M structure and the break of the neckline and the retest of the broken neckline, and price has initiated a massive sell, and the USDCHF will continue to feel that bearish impact. So the USD is losing it, and but it's good that the currency is finding its feet. So let's look if the line of fundamental analysis by any means provide a bullish impulse to the USD. And we have one more hurdle to cross. So let's look at it from a critical perspective, where we see price, and we have price at this level, where we need to see a break of structure. And if you have a break of structure at this level, then you are ready to go long. So be patient, allow whoever that is going to break the structure. And let price come back and retest when you look after the buy opportunity. So at the moment, we monitor and see what USDCHF does. With the current fundamental analysis we have lined up, is in our favor, the odds are in our favor for break of structure. So you can see actively this zero point 0.8 level has become a pending resistance. 0.898 is a pending resistance, is a level to cross after price has formed a double top structure and the break of the neckline and price retested. We can see the structure by mere demonstration. You can see price moving here and price coming down, price moving again, break of the neckline, price retest, the neckline, and so off. So we are now going to confront a very strong resistance structure. But we believe that the 50 basis point cut of interest rate by Swiss National Bank should give the greenback an opportunity to smash and rise above parity. The whole aim and objective to see the US dollar rise above parity against the Swiss franc. So it makes no sense for the almighty greenback to trade below parity for Swiss. So let's see if the foundation for optic as price have tapped into a descending trend line and peak liquidity, and when price return on the horizontal support structure, price have respected analysis, and buyers have picked impulse from that level, and we continue to see it as price make a bullish impulse from this level as we continue to see change in monetary policies. So what we see here are strong lineups, which should give us an added advantage in the weekly candle after we see the last week candle end bullish as a result of price picking impulse from this break of structure, where we have a support structure break and the price came back on retest. You can see the structure. This support structure, break of the support structure. Price came back from the resistance with break the structure. And we came down again, messed with it, and finally break the structure and return on back. So this has been the foundation for opting. So this was the part where buyers came into the buy zone, and I believe this should continue to give us an edge. But however, a negative fundamental analysis will turn the structure to an end where the CHF will continue to panic the USD. So this is what it is. This is what it is. So we also look from the top if we can find some arrangement from the leaf as a form of a supply structure. So we have here a supply roof in the weekly time frame where price and expected price for every time price comes to the roof. We have shown a significant respect. You can see it. Here we have break and retest, and it becomes a supply structure. It becomes a supply structure. So we have here double confluence. So this double confluence, we have an ascending trend line and a descending trend line. What this means in technical, that we need a strong fundamental analysis to smash this structure and return us officially for buy so that we can officially go long. So if we manage to escape this route, then we prepare to go long against CHF. We prepare to go long against CHF. So If that happens, then it builds us another chart pattern where we see this triangular structure. The triangular structure has updated the floor once and updated the roof once. So if we come back again, it's going to be a second gap where we look for potential sell opportunity to continue to sell in direction of a larger trend. As the USDCHF is bearish, we are looking for an opportunity of upswing, a significant upswing as a result of fundamental analysis. If that happens, we look for an opportunity to short in line with the larger direction of trend. So this is what we see. So I will be watching to see what the data report will be. We have the data report today coming in by way of all retail sales MM and retail sales MM. So we look at the two data, the two retail sales data, core retail and retail sales MM for the month. And on Wednesday, we'll have federal fund rates where we'll have a forecast of 4.5. So we'll be expecting to see. Then shortly after that, we'll have a FOMC economic projection federal open committee meeting where they will have some economic data outputs. And we also look at FOMC statements, which is very important, and FOMC press statement where we look and get a very strong economic data that will shape the future of the market. Then on Thursday, we have a USD GDP QQ. The USD GDP QQ final has a very strong imprint in the fundamental analysis as to where the greenback is headed. So for those in the US, pay critical attention to this economic data that it affects currency. And we also see unemployment claims, which are very common. The unemployment claims are one of the things the Federal Reserves are watching, as much as their cutting rate could be able to affect the job market. So the Fed teams under this leadership, they want to make sure that the job market is not affected. So at their cutting rates, they are looking at unemployment claims. So if that continues to affect employment, then it will change the monetary policy. So we see final GDP price index QQ, and we have a Philly Fed manufacturing index peak. So these are the current economic data coming in favor of USD. If it's all favor, if we have three favor in favor of USD, I can guarantee you that the USD will continue to swing above CHF, especially seeing USD rise above parity. This is all we look at for USD CHF. So we marry technical analysis with fundamental analysis, and the grand strategy is patience. Allow price to play into your net. So you see here we have established a confirmed sell zone. It's going to take a while for price to get here, but it might not really take much because in a single week, where we have a fundamental analysis in the month of 2022, look at what price have done in a single week, a massive push. So we can actually get here in a week. If we have a strong fundamental analysis for this month, we could see USD recover, recover to point of parity or maybe a little bit above parity. But at the moment, USD CHF continue to exchange below parity. So that's very bad for US monetary team. So I urge the Federal Reserve team to do whatever they can to strengthen the US economy and let us see the greenback get back on foot. So this is all we have under USD CHF from Shavyway Hub, and we hope that this analysis come as we expected. So the key trade here is to be patient to see if price can break out from the descending structure so that we can go long. We want to go long. We want to go long on USD CHF. But that can only come if price manages to break from the structure. We must break out from. You can see the structure. Let me change the color. We have here. Let's change the color code to black, and we have another descending structure which also capable of holding price. So we change it also to black. So we want to see structure breakout from here. If you break out from here, ladies and gentlemen, go long. Go long against CHF. Okay, that is what it is.